after the new money came in, things were never again the same in the parish. Summers came and summers went, each one much the same as the last. Bellas was a poor parish, but God was good, and the weather was good sometimes, and we went about our business without him bothering us. That was until the fateful summer of our Lord 1971, when the money went decimal. Oh, it had a notorious and a deleterious effect on some people. Oh yes, with our housekeeper of the past 20 years, the Honourable, Sociable, Industrious, and Respectable Letitia Bottomley, suddenly up and marry an American tourist and immigrate to New Jersey in the United States of America, where she opened up a diner entitled the Black Bottom Bistro. Here, with the new money drove the poor woman demented and gave us the onerous task of finding a new housekeeper.
It says here, Miss Andover, in your most recent reference from the late Father Hennessy, that you take a drink on occasion. Does this mean an intoxicating drink?
Sure, for all I take of it, Father, I don't know why he mentions this. It's all the Lord be good with the man.
Oh, yes, I see. But you do take an intoxicating drink, however.
On very rare occasions, Father. Barring I'd a cold now, or pains or the like.
I see. Any further questions?
If you were to get the job, Miss Andover, would you require extra help?
Well, I'd have to have a maid, naturally. There's 3 of ye.
And what sort of wage would you be expecting?
Well, Lord knows now, Canon, the way the prices of things have gone up since the money went decimal. If I were to get the job, I'd have to get £10 a week.
It says here, Miss Andover, that you are a good natural cook.
Oh, I'm all that, Father.
I'm sure you are. Could you tell me what is meant by a natural cook?
Well, the Lord be good with the man. He always ate what I put in front of him, and there was never a word out of him.
I'm sure he did. It's just that's an unusual turn of phrase. You'd never hear those 2 words put together. I've heard of a plain cook, an excellent cook. I've even heard of a simple cook. But a natural cook, that's a new one on me.
Maybe cooking comes natural to her. Maybe she's some sort of genius at it. I mean, Jack Dempsey, he was a natural fighter. Caruso, he was a natural singer. And sure, Jack Doyle, he was both. And say a man goes out and he plays a round of golf for the first time. Swings and he doesn't miss the ball. Ah, he's a natural at it, isn't he? Sorry, Captain, sorry.
Now, Miss Andover, I'd like to submit you to a small test.
You won't put a hand on me. I've never been touched by the hand of a man.
It's not a physical test. I'll merely mention a word or group of words, and you say the first thing that comes into your mind. Do you understand?
All right. I'll give it a go, so sure.
Wardrobe.
Bottle of gin.
Sweet tooth.
Portrait cake.
Sunday morning.
Gin and tonic.
Cold in the nose.
Bloody Mary.
Sacristy.
Altar wine.
Oh, thank you, Miss Andover. We know all we need to know.
Thank you, Fathers.
You'll be hearing from us. Oh, that's a right one.
Oh. The standards dropped. Good housekeepers are not to be had.
You must remember there's plenty of work in hotels and factories these days.
They don't seem to want to make a career out of it anymore. But when I was a young man, it was a great temptation for widows and spoiled nuns and the like. Now they seem to prefer the outside.
But sure, they can have the outside morning, noon and night. A parish priest housekeeper isn't the same as a nun.
They used to be. They used to be very like them in manner and in obedience. By the way, you were on the ball about the drinking.
I knew her late employer, Father Dick Hennessy, or Dine Away Dick, as the teachers of the parish used to call him.
And why dine away?
So don't you see, he never dined at home.
Oh. Why didn't he say as much in the reference?
Sure, he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Oh, the Lord be good to the man, but he could never bring himself to say a hard word about anyone.
And is that why you questioned her about the drink?
You may be sure if Father Hennessy said that she took a drink on occasion, what he really meant was she was a cross between a wine taster and a dipsomaniac.
Oh. And this business about her being a natural cook.
That she served up food natural. That is to say, she didn't bother much with the cooking of it beforehand. Gentlemen, we're in a spot. Here we are, without a trouble in the world, as united as 3 leaves in a shamrock, and as well disposed to each other as if we were brothers. And now we're left to look out for ourselves. You'll never know the true worth of a housekeeper until she's gone. Losing Miss Bottomley was like losing a mother.
Lads, do you remember her pickled tongue and her beef stew?
Her shepherd's pie cannon.
Or stuffed pork.
Her cannon.
Jesus, what you couldn't do with a duck. And her cockle and mussel soup. The smell of it, the taste of it. This is torture, lads. Sheer torture. Oh, where were we?
Oh, this one here's the last one.
Refresh me there, Joe, like a good man, will you?
Miss Molly Kettle, age 47.
47, my arse.
We'll soon find out when we see her. Carry on, Joe.
Age 47, worked as a housekeeper in a boys' school in Liverpool, worked in an old folks' home in Dublin, worked for 9 years as a housekeeper to Monsignor Patrick McMerrigan. Now retired, she's been idle for the last 3 months.
Read McMerrigan's reference. Biggest windbag in the diocese.
Miss Maureen Kettle, Molly Kettle, the Molly's in brackets, came to work for me on the death of my housekeeper, Miss Sarah O'Hara, 9 years ago, on the precise morning of the 2020th anniversary of the Battle of Pharsalia contra Separa. She struck me at once as being a woman of integrity. She answered all of my questions satisfactorily, and having assured myself that her references were in order and that she had a reasonable knowledge of the true faith, I employed her forthwith. I found her to be a thrifty and exact housekeeper, a faithful servant. I found her to be a good cook and a better punch maker. I know no more of the good woman, nor do I need to. Omne ignomatum pro magnifico. That's the lot.
You were right, Canon. He is a windbag.
To use a golfing metaphor, Phil, if she could endure McMerrigan for 9 holes, she'd go the full 18 with me.
We must approach this coldly. If we lose detachment, all we'll gain is a poor housekeeper.
Of course. Call her in, Joe, there, like a good man, will you?
Miss Kettle, can you come in, please?
It's a nice day out, Miss Kettle, isn't it?
It is a nice day entirely, Canon.
Allow me to introduce my 2 curates, Father Bress and Father Lauren. They may want to ask you a few questions, but be at your ease. Be at your ease. This is not an inquisition. I see here where you've met with Monsignor McMerrigan's approval.
We got on great.
And the new Monsignor?
Couldn't tell you anything about him, Father.
It's a wonder now that you didn't stay on with him.
He didn't ask me, Father.
Why not?
He brought his own woman with him, Father.
Oh, 3 months is a long time to be without a job.
It is a long time, surely, Father.
Is it how you couldn't get one?
Oh, I could get a job, all right.
And why did you take one?
After working 9 years with a Monsignor, 'tisn't every job I'd take. 'Twould be a great come down to me after all my years to work with an ordinary priest. I couldn't really see myself working with no less than a canon.
That's a very odd reason.
I don't see anything odd about it.
'Tis hard, Canon, to come back to the plain black and white when one is used to the purple, meaning no offence.
Oh, no, indeed. If you were to get the job, Miss Kettle, would you require extra help? What I mean is, would you require an assistant?
An assistant, Canon?
Well, yes, a maid servant to help you.
I wouldn't leave one of them inside the door. A maid servant with curates in the house, we leave well alone.
All right, you are, Miss Kettle. And tell me now, what sort of a salary would you be expecting?
I'd be expecting £8 a week. And sure, if we got on great, you might see to giving me a rise after a year or two.
I might so.
Have you any hobbies?
I have indeed. Bingo of a Sunday night and the television now and then.
Oh, the disease of bingo. I see, Faith. Well, we haven't been invaded by that particular malady in this parish yet. And if I have my way, we never will.
May I ask a question?
I suppose so, yes.
What do you think of Vatican II?
What's that, Father?
Vatican II. What do you think of it?
Hawaii Five-O is my own favourite.
No, Father, you mustn't expect a good woman to know these things. Miss Kettle, when could you begin work? I mean, that is now if we decided to take you on.
I could begin in the morning, Canon.
Well, very well. Any further questions?
I presume Monsignor McMurrigan had curates.
He had indeed 3 of them.
And did you get references from them?
I did not indeed.
And why not?
Sure, no one takes notice of a curate's reference.
Nobody.
Well, nobody except another curate.
No more questions.
Oh, very well so, Miss Kettle. If you don't mind, would you wait outside for a few minutes? I assure you we won't keep you too long. Well, lads, now's the time to say it.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
There's something about her.
I think she's all right. I don't think she's very bright, but I think she's all right.
No, that's where you're wrong. You say she's not very bright. I say otherwise. She may give off the impression that she's not very bright, but she's a lot sharper than she lets on to be.
But so what if she is? I may tell you, Phil, we would be damned lucky to get her.
I agree.
Come on, Phil, make it unanimous.
I wish I could. That woman frightens me. There's something hidden beneath that calm surface. She's far too quick with her answers.
No, Phil.
No, Joe, I'm seriously concerned. When a presbytery gets a new housekeeper, it's like a regiment in the army getting a new sergeant major. A new housekeeper is like a new moon, and a new moon can bring anything from a tidal wave to an earthquake.
You're an alarmist, Phil.
Maybe so, but I have a foreboding. In these matters, I'm as sensitive as a seismograph.
A what?
A seismograph?
Oh,
And already I'm registering the first faint vibrations of a calamity that is about to befall. I'm recording the first awful rumblings of a collapsing presbytery.
Spare the flowery language for Sunday's sermon, Father.
All right, but don't forget, I warned you.
Are we agreed then?
Agreed.
Well, I'm glad we've chosen. I think we've chosen wisely. I'll call her in. Miss Kettle, will you please come in? You'll have a seat, Miss Kettle. Now, your name is Maureen, is it not?
That's right, Canon. Although them that knows me calls me Moll.
Oh, Moll, is it? Well, Moll, I've good news for you. Whenever you're ready, you can begin work. The salary's agreed. I'm sorry it's not more, but we're a very poor parish with a school to be built and repairs to the church and God knows what else.
I'm sure I'll manage, Canon, like I've always done.
And I'm sure a month's notice either way would be agreeable, just in case things don't work out now.
Things will work out all right, Canon. You'll see.
Oh, very well. If you don't mind, so I'll show you the layout of the place.
I hope, please God, now it'll be a happy day for all of us.
Oh, please God.
Oh yes, please God. And as I say, we have the parish clerk and we have the handyman. And as you say yourself, we'll have all the other rooms up here.
Well, looks like we have ourselves a housekeeper.
I've said my piece, and I hope for your sake and mine, I'm proven wrong.
Phil, I think you're being ridiculous.
Remember that I'm a veteran of 5 presbyteries, and I happen to know that God's greatest blessing is a good housekeeper, but God's greatest curse is a bad one. Now, I haven't met a bad one yet, but I know men who have. They died from malnutrition. Now, she strikes me as a bad one, but I could be wrong. but I feel it in my bones, and my bones are yet to let me down. I'm heading away. I'll see you soon.
And where are you going?
I'm going for a round of golf, if you must know. But first, I'm going to go over to the church. And in there, I'm going to go down on my 2 knees and commence a novena for the salvation of all of us. Not to any saint, and not to any martyr. Straight through. No messing and no diversions. Straight through to God the Almighty Father himself. Be seeing you.
Of the many afflictions that annoy the human condition, doubt seems to me the most potent and least recognised. For doubt has an insidious and a deadly effect on the infected person, bringing torment against the soul and encouraging a terrible railing against the will of God that erupts in fits of rage. For my part, I must thank the Lord for the gift of optimism. My faith in optimism was never more justified than in the fate of Moll. For when I decided, when I gave the opinion that we appoint her as our housekeeper, my words were clearly and divinely inspired.
Excuse me, Canon.
Oh. Watch out, Moll, I burst!
Just a little bit more now. Is the breakfast all right?
Couldn't be better, Moll, couldn't be better. How long are you with us now, Moll?
A month yesterday, Canon.
A month yesterday. Well, this time be long in passing. Oh, but you know, Moll, we're fine here.
Thank you, Canon. Oh, and what about the dinner?
Oh, we leave that entirely up to yourself, Moll.
Would bacon and turnip be okay?
Bacon and turnip would be glorious, Moll, just glorious.
Thank you, Canon.
Well, there's a great woman, huh?
I don't know all about that.
You haven't hit it off with her, Phil, have you?
Quite frankly, no.
Huh. Well, we won't let it spoil our breakfast then, huh?
Father Lawrence,
Yes, Father Burst?
you're a man with excellent eyesight.
Well, I don't need spectacles, thanks be to God.
Oh, that's good. Perhaps you could tell me what this is, which I'm holding in my hand.
It beats me.
Does it remind you of anything?
Offhand, I can't say it does, no.
Here, take it in your hand and make a closer examination of it. Interesting, isn't it?
It most certainly is, yes.
Does it remind you of anything?
No, I can't say that reminds me of anything at all.
Here, hand it back. It might be valuable. Museums and universities are always interested in curiosities.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm here, Father Brest? Because if I do, I may tell you here and now, I won't have it. What in blazes are you on about?
It's this.
What is it?
I wish I knew.
Damn and blasted man, isn't that a rasher?
Is it?
Of course it is.
Ah, it's far too small to be a rasher.
Well, it's still a bloody rasher.
Must have come off a bloody bun of saw.
Or a pygmy.
What?
A pygmy. Did you get it?
For God's sake, will you go and eat your breakfast there like a good boy?
What breakfast?
Your breakfast on your plate, I see nothing at all wrong with it.
What you mean is, there's nothing wrong with yours. You did all right for yourself. Look at the size of your sausage, and look at the size of ours. What do you think of that for, Lord?
Normal sausages run 16 to a pound. 48 of them wouldn't make a pound. Of course, I don't mind. I haven't got much of an appetite. But it is tough on poor Phil Cannon.
You're bloody right, it's tough and poor old Phil.
But maybe they are what are known as cocktail sausages. They say there's far more nourishment in a small, hardly meaty sausage than there is in a big, fat, soft one.
Is that a fact?
Oh yes, and isn't there a saying that covers it? What in blazes is it? Something to do with parcels.
Oh, small. The best goods come in small parcels.
Oh, that's the one, Joe Goodman. There's a lot to some of those old sayings, you know.
I'll tell you what. In future, you can have the small hardy sausage, and I'll have the big fat one.
What has gotten into you lately, Phil?
It's that bloody housekeeper, your precious Moll. She seems to think that curates can live on the wind.
No, the poor woman does the best she can.
She does the best she can for you.
That's your imagination.
Is it my imagination? Or is this sausage 3 times the size of the other one? Am I saying things, Father Lord?
No, you're not.
Am I, can I?
Well, if you want fat sausages, why don't you ask for fat sausages?
All right. I'm asking for them now.
Well, very good. Well, can we proceed with our breakfast then?
You proceed by all means. I've something more to say.
Well, then you better get it off your chest then, hadn't you?
Yes, I better. Hadn't I? That woman in there, that so-called housekeeper, has deliberately gone out of her way to make my life a living misery since she came here a month ago. I was an easygoing, placid man, a happy man in a happy house. And then she comes slowly, insidiously, poisonously. She tries to break me.
Oh, what a vivid imagination you have.
Have you heard the way she calls me? I'm relaxed and happy. And then suddenly I hear the awful shriek, Father Priest! Father Priest! I tell you, I'm shattered.
No, that poor woman has nothing at all against you.
Doesn't she? Did I hear you agree to bacon and turnips for lunch today?
Well, yes, but we can change it if you want to.
I know what I'll bloody get. I'll get the stringiest, toughest, smallest piece of the whole lot. Something leathery and lardy, probably from the middle of an old sow's belly.
But so will I.
Yes, but you don't have an appetite, and I do. Have a look at my plate now at lunchtime, Cannon, and see if I am exaggerating. In the honour of common justice, have a look at my plate.
Why don't you have a talk with her?
I never demean myself with talking to a creature like
Oh my, we're very perturbed this morning, haven't we?
that. All right. You remember yesterday's lunch?
I've an atrocious memory.
I'll help you. Can you remember what it consisted of? Were there some lamb chops?
Yes, there were some lamb chops, yes.
How many?
3, I believe. Yes, there were 3.
3 lamb chops. Thank you, Ken. Was there anything else on the plate?
Peas, I believe. Yes, there were some peas.
How many peas?
No, Phil, I didn't count them.
Oh, my God, you didn't. If I recall, you had a very large plate. Now, I wouldn't be wrong in saying it was more of a dish than a plate. So, half the plate was taken up with 3 lamb cutlets. And what, my dear Cannon, took up the rest of the area of the plate?
Peas, I say peas, but what's the point?
So, we may presume that an area of 1 square foot was entirely covered by peas. How many peas would you say were in this area of the plate, Cannon?
Look, there were a few hundred peas or thereabouts. I can't be certain.
Oh, thank you, Cannon. You have been most helpful. Now, did you see what was on my plate, Cannon?
I'd enough to be doing.
Oh, my God, you had. Did you see what was on my plate, Father Lord? Please, speak up. I want you to be heard. What was on my plate, Father?
Oh, Well, there appeared to be one small mutton chop, or some article which outwardly resembled one small mutton chop. It was, if I may add, the smallest mutton chop I've ever seen.
Go on, please, Father. What else?
Well, there appeared to be a small quantity of what looked like tinned peas.
Could we be a little bit more specific, Father? Take your time and be honest in your answer.
In my honest opinion, there were 20 peas on that plate.
You're wrong, Father. I counted those peas. And instead of 20, there were 19 peas on the plate. Is that fair, Canon? Is that honest, Canon?
I'll have a talk with her. I know a hand actor part in this. I talked to her this very day.
I believe you, but before I close, let me just add by saying that I could not chew the meat of that chop yesterday. I tried and failed. I hacked at it, I tore at it, but I made no impression. I can only conclude that the chop, which I euphemistically called mutton earlier, wasn't mutton at all. I can only conclude that it was hacked, gartered, and hewn from the posterior of a mountain ram who was siring news when Holy St. Patrick was a boy in the mountains of Antrim.
By the Lord, but that was a mighty outburst.
He's been complaining with a bit.
That's the first I've heard of it.
I suppose he's been holding it in for so long. Hence the sudden outburst.
And you agree with him?
I do, but then again I don't.
Well, do you or don't you?
On one hand I do, but then again I don't.
Well, look, I'll have a talk with her.
Father Breast!
Oh. No time like the present. Let's skedaddle.
Where's Father Breast?
Who needs him?
There's a sick call.
Oh, I'll take him instead.
Very well, the man is waiting outside.
The ball is at your feet. Careful how you kick.
Moll, will you sit down a minute? I want to have a talk with you.
Very well, Canon.
It's poor Father Breast. He's very perturbed.
Oh God, the poor man, I hope he gets out of it.
He thinks he's not getting enough to eat, and so does Father Lauren, but Lauren doesn't seem to mind.
Enough is enough. I've always given the pair of them enough. Is it how they expect the same as yourself, Canon?
Yes, and they've every right to expect it, Moll.
Have they any respect for seniority, Canon?
Look, all I know is Father Breast maintains he's not getting enough to eat. What have you to say to that?
Your last housekeeper spent £40 on meat alone for this household. Now that amount of money would keep a company of soldiers in meat. £40 on meat alone.
Was it that much?
Every penny of it, Canon.
And what was it this month, Moll?
£10, Canon.
God, Moll, but you're a magician altogether. And the food was never better. My food was never better. And how much do the other items cost, Moll?
I have cut the grocery bill in half, Canon.
Great God, but you're a genius altogether. But still we have this problem with Father Breast.
Eric Canon, for God's sake, 'tis wrong to be giving young priests too much to eat.
Why would you say that, Moll?
Because they get notions, Canon.
Notions, Moll.
Notions. Over in Scotland a few years ago, a young curate woke up one morning, threw off his collar, and went off with a half-naked acrobat.
Go on.
A lady acrobat, I'm telling you, Canon. Beef and steak that was half raw was the cause of it. That's what Monsignor McMerrigan's doctor told us, and he knew the curate. Sure, if that man was fed on bread and butter and gravy, he'd be too weak to be getting notions.
There's a lot more to say, Moll.
In the name of God, will you look at the jaunty cut of them two handy bucks?
But they're young and they're...
Isn't that what I'm saying, Canon? 2 prime bucks. Sure, if they get any more food, they'll go out of their minds altogether. If you feed them like gamecocks, they'll crow like gamecocks, and they'll strut like gamecocks.
And you think they're getting enough?
Are they priests or are they gluttons, Canon? Is there anything in life for them to only the filling of their bellies? But look here, the Pope looking for lamb cutlets. Indeed you would not. When Cardinal Mansuki came from Persia to visit the Monsignor a few years ago, did that man ask for lamb cutlets? Indeed he did not. A plate of giblet soup and a crust of bread was all that poor man wanted, and he a cardinal. Yet we had those two buccos inside there looking for lamb cutlets, begrudging their canon the bite he does be eating. Sure, is there anything in life for them to only the filling of their bellies? Will they be thinking of the education of children or the building of schools? Or is their guts their only concern?
It's hard to say, Moll.
And will you tell me another thing, Canon?
I will if I can.
The church. There's 3 holes in the roof of the church and the windows are rotten. Are the people of this parish to be exposed to wind and rain, all because Father Bresh don't like bingo?
Look, Moll, the people of this parish must come first. Before me, before you, before anybody.
Exactly. Do you want the poor people to be getting pneumonia when they kneel down to say their prayers? Is that what you want, Canon? Do you want them to be catching pneumonia, the feeble and the delicate? Is that what you want? And them that has weak joints to be crippled?
It's not what I want, Moll.
We'll be all racked with pleurisy and pneumonia if them holes aren't fixed. And why, Canon? Why? Will you tell me why?
Because Father Bresh don't like bingo.
Exactly. But does he like bridge, Canon?
He does, Moll, and he's a dad hand at it.
Exactly. And golf. Does he play golf?
He does, and he's won tournaments, Moll.
So 'tis all right for Father Brecht and his equals to play bridge and golf, is it, Canon?
Well, it is all right for them, Moll.
But 'tisn't all right for the poor people of this parish to play an innocent game of bingo.
Talk with Moll about the food.
I did. And we're putting a new roof on the church.
What's that? Where are you going to get the money?
Oh, you're going to get it, Father Breast. From now on, you're in charge of the bingo. If there's a sound that pleases me more than most, it's the sound of laughter. Laughter erupts from the soul in an irrepressible declination of an excess of good humour. Laughter is natural, you see. It's one of the many good gifts the Lord provides. The warmth of the sun, the whisper of the trees, the murmur of the sea, and the nectar of the very air we breathe. Go right ahead, says the Lord. 'Tis free. Enjoy it.
We made it. Congratulations on avoiding you-know-who. Do you know, I'll ring the mother while I have the chance. You know, she's taking into listening in on telephone conversations now. I was on the phone to my mother the other evening, and in the middle of the conversation, I sensed there was someone in the vicinity.
How was she there?
There she was, behind the door of this very room, still as a statue, hardly breathing. as if she wasn't listening at all. What are you doing there?
Doing where, by Bon?
Hiding there behind the door.
Cobwebs. I'm clearing cobwebs. The presbytery is draped with them.
Do you realise I was making a phone call to my mother? You're eavesdropping again. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Now, would you please leave the room so I can make a phone call to my mother?
I'll go when I've the cobwebs cleared.
You'll go now.
I was here before you.
If you don't leave this room immediately, I will remove you forcibly.
Keep your temper, Phil. No need for violence.
I'll go and I'll say a rosary for the poor souls. But remember one thing.
What's that?
A phone call to your mother isn't church business.
Meaning what?
Meaning, leave the money for the phone call beside the phone.
Well, a mother's love is a wonderful thing. It costs you money from now on.
Oh, Lord heavens, I can't stand that woman. Get me Castletown Bear 49.
We're supposed to show meekness and sufferance in the face of adversity. Our first function is forbearance.
It's me or she, and by the Lord heavens, it's not going to be me. Sorry, miss. No, not you. I mean, it's me or she. All right, bring me back.
What was it you were going to show me anyway?
Take a look at that.
What is it?
Have a look.
You wrote Monsignor McMerigan?
I did.
Oh, he's in rare form, all right. Let me say to you that you have an irrational inheritance which will land you in hot water someday. So you want further information about Moll Kettle. If you must know, she was a great woman entirely. She ran the presbytery on a pittance, and if there were more like her, there wouldn't be half the trouble in the church today. You are an impatient and ungodly fellow to want to belittle this woman. Prayer is the last hope for you, prayer and meditation. I need not add fasting, because Moll Kettle will see to that. May God succor you, Father, and your many godless equals. The church is at a crossroads. Make sure you follow the right path. Yours in J.C. Monsignor Patrick McMerigan.
How did an old bags like that come to be Monsignor?
He's probably fit for nothing else.
I also wrote to two of his curates.
I thought there were three.
They were, but one died shortly after Moll left.
Of what?
From a mixture of malfeasance, malnutrition, and pernicious anemia.
That last one, what is that?
It's what you and I will die from if we don't get to her first.
That's nice. What are we going to do?
There's only one thing we can do. But here, have a look at this. There we go. This is from Father Paddy O'Shaughnessy. He was the senior curate in Moll's early days with McMerigan. Dear Phil, good to hear from you. Saw where you won the West Cork 4-ball. Congrats. I heard a great night was had by all, and you had to be carried. About our friends, to whom I will not refer to by name, as I will put nothing past her, not even the steaming open of this letter.
I wouldn't doubt him. I don't doubt him one bit.
I am, as you know from our student days, a more than passable linguist. In point of fact, I now speak 4 languages fluently. I have a fair knowledge of 7 others, but in the entire 11, there is no word or group of words which would adequately describe the demon in your midst. Cunning, sharp, deadly, evil itself personified. In the early days of human species, before language was needed, she would have been eliminated by what bookmakers refer to as tic-tac. My current choice of foods is grossly restricted from the beating she gave my stomach. You know me, Phil. We got on, you and I. But lest there be any doubt in your mind about you-know-who, remember Father Paul Manick our dear departed colleague,
Was he the third one? Rescue.
if he could shed the boards and the brown cloths that bind him, and rise from the grave, he would point a bony finger in the direction of a certain woman whose name is known to all of us. I conclude, yours fondly, for a Paddy O'Shaughnessy. P.S. In the honour of God, either burn or ate this episode.
Cogent.
Most cogent,
Tells its own tale.
forcibly. However, that last letter from the middle cures, as he styles himself, tells all succinctly and savagely.
Dear Father Breast, I am only the middle curate. You should not involve me. I am neither craven nor cowardly, but remember that she who is your housekeeper today could be mine tomorrow. For this reason, I'm afraid to say more, but I'll put it this way. If I were sending a telegram, it would say, abandoned ship. Sincerely, Robert Connors, CC.
It's a strange picture, doesn't it?
Weird. What are we going to do, Phil?
Look, there's only one thing we can.
Oh, what's that?
The bishop.
A visit?
Not necessarily. Look, a confidential letter would do.
That's drastic.
Look, she's been with us for 4 months. And already I've conducted 50 sessions of bingo, each lasting 4 hours. I've lost 15 pounds in weight. I'm a martyr to malnutrition. It will have to be the bishop. A joint letter.
Oh, count me out.
You can't opt out. You have to make a stand.
It would never work, Phil.
Why not?
Because once you've written one letter to the bishop, you can never do it again. And suppose we do write to him and tell him the truth about Moll. Well, in his eyes, we'll always be the two curates who complained. And in the future, if we do need to make another complaint, he'll always see us as the two curates who complained about the food.
But to get it. I don't get it. We have a genuine grouse.
Ah, but do we, Phil? I mean, there's plenty of bread and butter, and there's milk and potatoes. There's no scarcity of the essentials. Besides, if we do go to the bishop and he investigates, he's not going to do so without informing the canon. And informing the canon is the same thing, as we both know, as informing Moll. She'll be ready for the bishop. I mean, is this the same woman who fobbed off Cardinal Monsucchi for watery giblet soup?
You won't sign it.
We'll give it a while. If things don't improve, I'll reconsider. But honestly, Phil, you have lost weight. But you were overeating. You've never looked as fit.
I'm living off my fat. And when that goes, it's only a matter of time before the major collapse. What was that?
Oh, it sounds like a banshee.
Worse. It's the voice of Moll Kettle.
Father Breast, where are you?
There's no escape. Here, burn this last.
Father Breast. There you are.
What's the matter now?
The matter is there's a sick call and there's no one to take it.
Oh, we're off duty.
Well, one of you is supposed to be on call.
The canon's a priest also. He was ordained the same as myself and Father Lorne.
The canon went to bed an hour ago with a cold in his head, and I've no notion of sending him traipsing through the countryside for fear he'd get the pneumonia.
Where's the sick call?
The man is waiting outside the door of the presbytery, and hurry on, you don't want the poor man to meet his maker without a priest.
There's no peace in this house anymore.
Imagine if the bishop knew there was no priest to take a sick call. It's not my job to go searching or be locating missing curates, you know.
Look, that'll do you now. Enough guff.
What's the bonfire for?
Nothing, Miss Cattle. Just some waste paper.
I don't see that's any of your business.
Waste paper that had to be burnt. Well, that must be the hot paper.
If it wasn't hot before, it is now.
Hurry on. Remember, the two of you are on the parish bingo tonight.
Tonight is Wednesday night. There's no bingo tonight.
Indeed, there is. There's a special session for the church holiday.
I spent golf with the doctor.
Well, I'm playing records for the Reverend Mother.
Well, legs 11, the doc can play golf with the Reverend Mother, because tonight the two of you are on the bingo. Check!
A word about the bingo. Bingo is no sin. There are people think that bingo is a form of gambling that preys on the innocent minds of vulnerable people. Your bingo isn't gambling at all, only a harmless bit of fun. The winnings are modest, though welcome, are unlikely to throw you into the perilous seas of high finance, where every encouragement is given to reinvest in the parish funds for the glorification of God and the salvation of the donor's soul.
Hello? No, they're not in at the moment. The cannon is resting and can't be disturbed. You need to talk to them. A matter of life or death. Listen here to me now. Father Lauren is at choir practice, Father Breast is in bed, and I have no notion of disturbing the cannon unless it's anointing of the sick. What's the matter with you anyway? Out with it. You're pregnant. Well, that's hardly the fault of the cannon, is it? You should have thought of that, my dear girl, before you let him put the honey in your coffee. And what? He gave you a green cough drop and told you just the pill. You must be a right idiot altogether.
It's only me. The cannon isn't in, I suppose, is he? I suppose he isn't in.
You're one of the women that went for this job, aren't you?
That's right, no hard feelings.
What can I do for you?
I want to see one of the curates.
They're not in at the moment.
The cannon will do just as well.
The cannon is resting and can't be disturbed.
Dear, that's a pity.
Maybe I do. I often stands in for the cannon. Out with it. What's the matter with you?
Well, I'm thinking of getting married.
Are you in earnest?
Oh, I am.
And who is he?
No. Ulick! Ulick, love! Come in and let the woman see you.
Will you sit down, sir?
He's very shy.
Are you sure you want to go ahead with this?
Why, what's wrong with him?
He'll die on the job.
Well, if he do, won't I get my widow's pension?
Why do you want to get married anyway?
I have to.
You have to! Well, miracles will never cease. There's hope for us all. Come out here, Wonder Bike, and I take it up.
Stand out there, you and let the woman have a look at you.
Are you sure he's the man?
He's the best I could do. I'm no French chicken, you know.
I know, I ask you an honest question.
Of course.
Are you long gone?
Long gone where?
Nowhere.
I don't. Honest, I don't.
How many months are you?
What are you talking about?
Didn't you say you had to get married?
Do you hear what she's trying to pin on you? You get out of it, that. I have to get married because I've worked for priests all my life, and here I am, penniless in the end.
Oh, 'tis true. And did you save anything?
Save? And what a priest to pay you? You must be mad, and the same thing will happen to you if you don't look out for yourself.
You know what? There's a lot to what you're saying. You've put me thinking.
Now, how much is it to get married anyway?
£2 a cow, 10 shillings a bullock, 5 bob a goat, 2 bob a sheep, and a shilling a pig.
How many cows have you got, you lick? 4 cows. Oh, and a bull.
8 cows! You're give me a fiver and I come round the cannon. God knows you've given me good advice, and if I don't look after myself, the cannon won't.
Have you a fiver handy, you lick? Now, there you go.
Right. Let the two of you be back here bright and early Monday morning around 8 o'clock.
I'll be looking forward to it. And will you pray I'll be guided right? Come on now, you lick.
Mulek, take it nice and handy at the beginning. If you get over the first fence without a fall, you'll finish the course no bother at all.
There's no fear will fall. I think she's been well saddled before.
I can put up the supper at any time, Canon.
Actually, we'll wait till Father Lorden finishes the choir practice. You know, that was a great idea of yours to get a choir going, Moll.
Thank you, Canon.
You like hymns, Moll?
I do, but hymns are sad, Canon.
That's just the way Father Lorden's choir sings them. How long were you with us now, Moll?
Gone the 12 months, Canon.
Gone the 12 months. But does time be long and passing? The bare 12 months gone. That bingo was a great idea of yours altogether. The bare 12 months gone, and the church is repaired, and the foundations for the school are dug, and work is to begin next week. The bishop is your happy man. Did I tell you he complimented me on the fundraising?
Did he now?
Yeah, he said I was a credit to the diocese. I'm very mindful to see of good builders and very thankful to priests who build modern schools. I do often think of them, he said.
I do often think of them, he says. What did he mean by that, I wonder?
Sure, it's hard to know what a bishop is thinking at times, as many a good priest knows to his cost. Still, the outlook was good, and God is good too.
God knows. Do you know, 'tis how you'll end up a bishop yourself someday yourself.
I'm doubtful, Moll. Although men have been made monsignors and archdeacons with far less to their credit.
'Tis fine for some.
I'm thinking we've a touch of the sulks today, Moll. Come on now, Moll. Out with it, whatever it is. You know me.
I don't know that I should, Canon.
Sit down, Moll. There's a way better to get these things out in the open. Whatever you say won't pass my lips, and you can talk to me in complete confidence.
Right, so 'tis money, Canon.
Sure, there are other things in life than money. There's the grace of God, which is far more important than all the riches and all the wealth of the 5 continents put together.
True for you, Canon. But couldn't a person have the grace of God and a few pounds besides?
Spell it out to me, Moll.
Right, so I won't put a tooth in it, Canon. Security. My own security has me worried sick. I'm shoving on and you're not getting any younger. What would I do should something happen to you? I'd be worse off than a widow.
Worse than a widow.
Sure, she'd have her widow's pension. I wouldn't have a copper to my name, and it's not fair, Kennan.
Look, you needn't worry, Moll. If anything happens to me, you'll be looked after. You'll get your severance pay. I'll see to that. And £50 in my will to you.
£50?
In black and white.
You're a gas man altogether with your £50. Couldn't buy me a bicycle.
What would you say if I increased it to 100?
You could do with that what you did with the 50. You'll have to do more.
Such as?
Such as a pension scheme and a bulk sum. They're all getting them these days, and I'm as much entitled to them as the next person.
I declare to God, a pension scheme and a bulk sum. One would think you were a teacher or a higher civil servant.
If I were married to you, Kennan, I'd get the widow's pension. And if I was your daughter, wouldn't you have to give me your fortune?
Look, we'll see, but no, a pension scheme is a different matter altogether now, man.
Them curates had a right hair made out of you before I came here. You were up to your neck in debt and run off your feet. 'Twas me that did all the worrying, and 'twas me that did the bingos and the raffles. I'd be expecting now a pension of £7 or £8 a week and £1,000 in a bulk sum.
£1,000? Tell me 'tis a nightmare I'm having. Where do you think I get £1,000?
I'll show you how to get it, Canon. There's a lot more in this parish than they let on. There's them that pretend to be poor and they buy and sell you. How much are they paying into mass at present?
2 new pence.
Nothing short of scandalous. 10 shillings for the dance hall and coppers for mass. If Monsignor Mac Merrigan was here, he'd have 'em skinned while you'll be looking around you. He was a great one to gauge the amount of cash in a parish and to get it out of them. He never went to the pulpit. When I go there, Moll, I divorce myself from the people. I leave their world. He'd saunter out, nice and easy. He'd lean back against the altar, as if he'd be after meeting you on the street. He'd give the blessing, careless and gay, and then he'd stick his 2 hands in his trousers pocket. He had a fine deep voice now, very oily and greasy. Well. Here we are again. What have I here in my trousers pocket? A penny. I'll give a penny to the lovely girl here in the front row. But wait a minute. A penny is no use to her. Sure, if she wanted to buy an ice cream or an apple or a sweet, sure, this would be worthless. I better give her a shilling. So now, in the name of God, will you leave your coppers at home next Sunday and bring a piece of silver with you? I'll be standing at the church gate myself, and I'm getting old, and don't blackguard me. We can all make mistakes, but remember, no coppers next Sunday.
And did it work, Moll?
Did it what? The following Sunday, the mass contributions were tripled, and every Sunday after that. Give it a go yourself, Canon.
Well. Here we are again. What have I got in this trousers pocket? A penny. And what have I got in the other trousers pocket? Oh, it's a shilling. A penny in one hand and a shilling in the other. We'll have to go over this again, Moll.
We'll have it right for Sunday, Canon, don't worry. And another thing, Canon, them cards are a right money spinner.
Oh, don't tell me 'tis a poker school you're suggesting, Moll.
Not the playing cards, Canon, the mass cards.
Some mass cards, Moll.
Yeah, I don't know where to start, Canon.
Start at the beginning, Moll.
Right. Yesterday, Father Brecht signed 9 mass cards for the Mugori funeral while you were saying mass. Now that's £9, Canon.
£9 in the morning. That's my tea money, Moll.
Exactly, but that should be your money, Canon.
But sure, if he says the masses, sure he's entitled to that money, Moll.
12 times I had to go to that door yesterday, Canon. And most people wanting you to sign the cards.
That's £12 between them.
Exactly. And how many did you sign when you came back, Canon?
Well, I didn't sign 12 anyway or anything
Wasn't
like
that what I was thinking?
So, what would you recommend, Moll?
I don't know, Canon. Is it for me now to be saying?
Maybe not, no, but I value your advice and you know, you won't put me astray, at any rate.
I won't, Canon. And I'm only suggesting now that
But I'm open to suggestions, Moll.
Right. If you were to sign a bundle of mass cards for me, right, then I wouldn't have to be sending people away, telling them to come back. Because when I say you're not here and come back later, they say Father Lorden will do and Father Brecht will do. And sure, you're losing hundreds, Canon. Hundreds.
Hundreds, Kate. You know, I suppose I am.
Oh, hundreds, Canon. And 'tis not unnatural for a man to want money. Like, 'tis you that's paying the wages, and 'tis you that's running the house and the parish, and 'tisn't for yourself you want them.
So, whoever would come to the door with money for a mass, you'd be there to meet him with a signed mass card.
Exactly, 'cause 'tis always me that answers the door.
But isn't there a danger that you give my signed card to those who be seeking Father Brecht or Father Lorden?
I suppose there could be, Canon, but we all make mistakes.
I suppose we do, Moll. I'm sure you wouldn't do anything deliberate, and you're not that kind, as we all know well.
No.
The more I think, the more I like it.
Sure, Canon, people set more store in a card signed by a canon than by a curate.
Do you know, Moll, I'll sign them first thing in the morning.
You'll sign them now, Canon. I have a big bundle here, and sure want to give you an appetite for your supper.
And about our other little matter, Moll.
We'll go to the solicitor tomorrow and we'll sign up that agreement.
No, I make no promises now, no, mind you, and allowing I could raise £1,000. I still think it's too much, Moll.
Well, I won't be here so tomorrow, Canon, because I'm going to go and I'm going to find a man to marry me.
Ah,
And a man, the older the better, for the hat goes out of him, at least I'll have my widow's pension.
Moll.
And that's more than I could say for you with your shiny shoes and your purple and your grace of God.
The bishop would have to be consulted.
Will the bishop bring the breakfast to you tomorrow morning?
Look, I see what I can do.
There's no saying. You'll either do it or you won't. If you do it, I'll stay, and if you won't, I won't.
Be reasonable, Moll.
No, Canon. I'm going to save you hundreds, and there isn't a woman that would look after you the way I do. But I say my goodbyes before I go, and all I say is that I hope you'll be half as minded as I minded you.
Moll, look, sit down and don't be hasty.
No, Canon. I look after you, and you look after me. I'm going to save you hundreds or maybe thousands in those mass cards. And there isn't a woman in Ireland who would do as well by you.
I'll do it, Moll. But you'll have to show me how to do it. I haven't the thing, I swear it.
Oh, I'll show you no bother at all, Canon. We'll go to the solicitor tomorrow and we'll draw up that agreement that whoever is parish priest after you will give me the pension. That's very important, Canon. Then we'll go to the bank and we'll raise the 1,000. Sure, you'll have no problem at all. Sure, a parish priest's word is stronger than the rock of Gibraltar. No bank manager will refuse you. And then we'll put the 1,000 in my name in the proviso that if something happens to you, I can claim it.
And if anything happens to you, I can claim it.
Exactly. Sign away now and I'll get the supper. It isn't a job now you'd be expecting me to be doing for nothing, is it?
How do you mean, Moll?
I mean, giving out mass cards and collecting money. There's a lot of responsibility in that, Canon.
I don't understand you, Moll.
I'd be expecting a bit of a commission.
A commission? A commission would be totally unprecedented. I declare to God I never heard the like.
But you won't lose by it, Canon.
What sort of commission?
A shilling in every pound. That's only 5 new pence, Canon.
A commission would be totally unprecedented.
I used to always get it from Monsignor McMerrigan.
Well, in that case, I see no reason why I shouldn't give it you so. Look, 5 pence in the pound it'll be.
Good man, Canon. I'll get the supper.
Oh, and Moll,
Yes,
will you give Father Breast a call?
I will. But will you tell those 2 buckos to tidy their room? They're in an awful state altogether, Canon.
Oh, and Moll,
Yes, Canon.
will you call him easy? He says your voice is affecting his eardrums.
No. I'll call him like he was a baby. The poor Baba. Father Breast! Father Breast! Your supper is ready! That's done there, Canon.
Very good, Moll. Oh, Father Lauren, how's the choir practice going?
Have you ever spent 2 hours in a rookery?
Patience, Father, patience. We all can't be Carusos. These are very simple people with very little musical backgrounds. It isn't a cathedral we have.
Is it true we might be getting a new church organ?
We'll have to talk to Moll about that.
Why, does Mel know something about church organs?
Doubt it, but I'd say she know a lot about the price of them.
We could badly do with a new church organ.
Why don't you talk with
I did.
her? What did she say, Joe?
She said I could have one if I had the price of one.
Oh. Have you got the price of it?
I haven't the price of a mouth organ.
I like it when a man bears his soul and says his piece.
You do?
Of course.
You like music, don't you, Cat?
I like a good song and I like the fiddle played softly.
Ah, no. I am thinking more of a grand choir drawn from the parish. Oh, we wouldn't have to confine ourselves to church music, you know.
You mean like a good rousing chorus you'd hear in the pub of a Saturday night?
Ah, no. I'm thinking more like 100 men, 100 women singing the mass. Think Schubert, Handel. Think of the effect.
I don't know about Schubert, but I think you're off your handle all right. Do you think the people of this parish have nothing else to do?
It could be done.
Look, choirs are all right for women who have their children reared, or for young nuns who are in danger of deserting.
We could give it a trial.
Look, wait till you have your own parish, Father.
When I have my own parish, I'll have the finest choir ever heard.
When you'll have your own parish, Father, you won't have the energy.
God, I'm awful hungry. Is Ma looking after the supper?
We were waiting on you when she's done calling Father Breast.
Softly, I noticed.
Is that more of the sarcasm I'm hearing there? What in blazes have got into the pair of you in the past 12 months?
I'm not prepared to discuss it, Canon. I'm too weak. To discuss it would only make me weaker. You'll find me one morning in my bed with my tongue hanging out.
I was upstairs resting from the fatigue of last night's bingo. Faintly, most melodiously, in the distance, the sweet voices of Father Lord's choirs gently assailed my ears. Ah, this is sweet peace that cannot last, I said. How right I was. Suddenly, in the distance, the awful shriek of Moll came to rend the silence apart. The birds were hushed. Time says I from my cotton wool.
Does it soften the blow?
Only a little. Nothing, my dear father, is proof against the rasping screech of our dear housekeeper. Ah.
Was you asleep, Father Brecht?
Luckily, no.
How are the eardrums this evening?
Pray, who told you about my eardrums?
God almighty, the whole parish knows about those eardrums. Come on, the supper will be cold now.
And what array of delicacies are we to behold this evening?
Oh, it's scrambled egg and toast and it looks great. Come on, lads, sit down. Moll, will you fetch the tea?
I will in a minute, Kenneth.
Look at that now, by bond, while you're having the supper.
What is it?
It's a catalogue with the most up-to-date bingo ball dispensers. Now, look at that page, 14. That bingo ball machine dispenses balls of every colour. Blue balls, black balls, green balls, balls of every colour of the rainbow.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen. Bless us, O Lord, and these are gifts which we are about to receive through Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost.
What a way for an innocent egg to end up. And then I'm not the hen that laid it.
Did you lose something, Father?
Only my appetite.
God, you poor man, without an eardrum or an appetite.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Kenneth?
Will you eat your supper like a good boy?
You call this mess a supper?
Easy, Phil. Take it easy.
Tell us what you want. Tell us what you want and we'll get it for you. Anything to stop this perpetual whining.
All I want is a decent meal. I want nothing fancy.
The Lord save us. And there's millions starving in India and South America.
And Peru.
And Peru. Did you ever think of them?
Why don't you think of them? I've enough trouble trying to stay alive myself.
Will you put out the tea there, Father Lord, like a good man, will you?
Look, we're three grown men, and there's no reason for us to be at loggerheads. Right, Kenneth?
Isn't that what I'm always saying? If we can't pull together our age, we failed in our calling. By God, Phil, I'm with you all the way. Let's pull together rather than apart.
Wisely said, Canon. As the hymn goes, you'll never walk alone.
Thank you, Father. That's the spirit. Back to the good old days again, huh? Huh? Huh?
Well, I hope so, Canon. I fervently hope so. But to reach any degree of happiness, certain little sacrifices, certain little acts of kindness and thoughtfulness are called for if we are to return to the happy state we once knew. Right?
Right.
Father Norn, who do you think should make the first sacrifice? Who should set the example? Should it come from the top or the bottom?
Oh, the top. Of course, the top.
And who is at the top in our household? Who's its leader?
Moll Kettle.
Don't be facetious. Our leader is our Kenneth.
Of course, our Canon. Sorry, Ma.
Now, I've already made my sacrifice. I carry out regular sessions of bingo. That, to me, is the greatest sacrifice of all.
That's not a sacrifice. That's an elementary parish duty, an evening chore.
You're wrong. For me, it is the greatest sacrifice. Because I hate the bloody thing. I loathe and despise it. I frequent nightmares filled with numbers. Red 23, green 67, black 46.
No. Black 47.
Black 47.
Yeah. The great hunger, the famine. Together.
Bingo will be the death of me. I resign myself to the fact. You've heard of the Cisco Kid, Billy the Kid, even the Sundance Kid. But here, standing before you, is the one, the only, the original Bingo Kid.
May I ask, Father, what are you driving at?
Certainly can. In the interest of harmony, would you make a small sacrifice?
Well, I always know reasonable length to restore harmony in this presbytery. What is it you expect of me?
From now on, I would like you to swap plates with me. It's not much. I shall endeavour to do full justice to your plate, and while you're doing full justice to mine, you can spare a thought for the starving millions in Peru that are causing you so much concern. What do you think of that, Father?
Well, I mean, it's not as if you're asking the canon to forgo his meals. Because he will have yours. I think that's fair.
Exactly. Nobody can say it's unreasonable. What do you say, Ken? Are you willing to make this small sacrifice?
I see nothing small about it.
You don't infer then that my plate is not an adequate swap for yours?
Well, I didn't say that.
Then you agree.
I agree. I always go reasonable length to restore harmony. So I'll agree.
Shall we shake an agreement?
All right. Lads, look, I'm happy. Look, I'm very happy indeed. Now, lads, now I want the two of you to make a little sacrifice.
Oh, anything, Canon, anything.
As we all know, Moll is not getting any younger, and what she really needs is a little servant girl to help her make the beds and shine the windows.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, you see, she's not getting any younger, and she won't allow anybody inside the door. And, you know, if we all pull together, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean, Canon?
Well, if you were responsible for your making your own beds and the tidiness of your own bedrooms, she says it would be a great help to her.
Okay, I'm a priest, not a parlourmaid.
Oh, take it easy, Phil. It's... any fool can make a bed and tidy a room. It's not unreasonable. I agree, Canon.
Well, Philip.
All right, I won't be a spoil sport.
Thanks be to the good Lord, says I. Ha!
Oh.
There's some apple pie and custard if anyone would like some.
Oh, bring it on, woman. Bring it on. You know, I've always had a longing for apple pie and custard.
Yeah.
You know, even as a child, my mother used to always make the nicest apple pie. Still does, in fact. Do you know, I should get her to send you on one, Ken.
Oh, that'd be very nice.
Do you know, we had our own orchard out the back. Still do, in fact. It's a wonder you never thought of planting a few fruit trees.
Oh, I've no time.
There's great market in fresh fruit.
Now, one for the master, one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Oh my God, this is the loveliest and largest piece of apple pie I have ever seen. Thank you, Moll.
You're very welcome, Father.
This is really something.
There's a picture in here of the new school. Wasn't it a lucky day the canon hired me 4 years ago? Look what I've done. I built the finest school in Ireland, and today it's being opened. It's a pity the bishop can't be here. But sure, we can't have everything.
You really think it was you and you alone that built the school?
Yeah, me and the bingo.
Bingo. The ultimate role of the Catholic Church in Ireland, the propagation of bingo.
May God forgive you.
Where's the canon?
Bed.
At this hour of the day. Is he sick or what?
He's not at all bygone. He's having a rest before the festivities. I don't see your name in here.
Where?
In the new list of diocesan appointments.
I'm sure in the name of God. How would it be in there when old fogies of 80 won't give up the ghost and have the good sense to retire and give the younger man a chance?
A chance at what?
A chance to prove ourselves, to bring decaying parishes up to date, to get with it.
A lot you did with this decaying parish before I came here, and a lot you do with it now if we got half a chance. Where would you get the money?
God is good.
And bingo is good, and raffles are good, and jumble sales are good.
They're a jumble rubbish. By the way, did you see my golf clubs anywhere?
You've no time for golf now, by gone. The man that has them now has a handicap down to 9.
What?
Indeed. And they raised 310 for the new school.
You mean to sit there and tell me?
You're a blast, you. What do I care about you?
Nice way to address a priest.
Sit down there now and master that contraption, or your balls will be all over the place tonight.
God, but you're a terrible creature altogether. But the church will master you in the end.
What have I got to do with the church? Sure, an autobuy is higher up than I am.
Now, there's one great consolation.
What's that?
When the canon's day comes, you're for the high jump. You'll go the road of Hitler and Stalin and all the other tyrants.
If I do, I'll have something to show for my time.
God, you don't have to tell me. You must have a right few quid made from the signing of the mass cards. Not to mention the butcher and the baker and the grocer and anywhere else you could rob a halfpenny.
I've as much rights as you have. And when you're going to the bishop, tell me and I'll go with you. And if you're not satisfied with the bishop, we'll go to the cardinal. And if you're not happy with the cardinal, we'll go to the pope.
And you're mad. Stone mad.
'Tis you that was always talking about going to the bishop behind my back. We'll go and we'll tell him everything that I have done since I came here. The church repaired and all the debts paid, all since I came here.
It was our work, mine and Father Lawrence.
I've just made my bed, hoovered my room, cleaned it. Do you want me to do yours?
No, I'm alright.
I'll give it a quick hoover.
No, I can do it myself. I can pull my own weight.
Don't fret.
I'm not fretting. That monster over there has me all upset. She won't rest till she has me under the clay.
Just do what I do. I ignore her.
Look at the Mohammed with a turban on his head. Only the bishop can see you now.
Farm, and what about Sampare for me?
Oh, well said, Father Lorne.
Nomina, Gomina, Domina, Gooseberry, Scalarum, Sabago, Tapioca, Semolina. And if you don't like the music, you can change the band. And if you think you're going to hoover a map inside here, you've another thing coming by God, because I'm having a snooze now before the festivities.
Look at her. You'd swear butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. The devil incarnate.
The devil.
Who but a devil or an evil spirit would interfere with my sermon on mixed marriages? Mixed marriages, says she, to be more in my line, to be giving a sermon on mixed bread.
Maybe she's possessed.
The devil has more sense.
No, Phil, maybe she's possessed. Oh, she's snoozing. This could be our only chance of giving her an exorcism.
Oh, I don't know.
Ah,
What if something goes wrong?
it's a chance we'd have to take. Ah, no. She's definitely possessed. It's the only explanation for her diabolical behaviour. No, come on, we'll do it. We'll give her an exorcism.
Maybe we should wait for the official dice and exorcist.
Nah, they'd never agree to it. Besides, they'd have to tie her down. We can do it straight away. Here, no. No, here, hold on.
The room first. Easy. For God's sake.
O Lord, we call on you in our hour of need to rescue us from Satan and his minions. Oh, we ask you to free your poor servant, Moll, from the devil's tricks, that she might return to the path of goodness, gentleness, and meekness.
I brought you these empties, save you the trouble of getting them yourself, Moll.
You needn't to bother at all, Kennan. Sit down there now and rest yourself. Put your feet up and read the newspaper.
Is there anything in it, Moll?
Nothing at all. Only the Pope says the world is gone to the dogs.
Well, I know it.
Sure, people have no conscience these days, Kennan.
How's that?
Sure, the women are going around half naked. Lord save us, they'll be wearing nothing at all soon.
The country's too cold for that, Moll.
You know, when I used to be walking around like a young girl, you'd hear the hum of the Holy Rosary from every house. Beads rattling like horses' tackle. Sure, no. Help us all out here is the Beatles.
Moll, where were Father's breasts Lord rushing after?
Canon, the devil only knows.
They seem very agitated these days.
There's no meaning to them curates these days. That Father Brecht, he's as bold as brass. He do nothing he is told. Got me with the curates when I was a young girl. They were the saints. They had the eyes gone back in their head, sunken, and black rings around them like they'd be painted, and cheekbones hanging out like corpses. They were the holy men then, and 'twasn't their bellies that was troubling them. I remember once one of Monsignor MacMerrigan's curates. I remember him, the poor devil. He was as pale as if he was whitewashed. He couldn't talk, only whisper. I went to every shop in the diocese to find a collar to fit that poor man. But sure I couldn't, because he had no neck. So there was nothing there, only Adam's apple cannon. I often saw him stagger of a Sunday morning. Poor devil.
Where's he now, Moll?
Out of heaven, where the hell else would he be?
That's indeed not Rushton.
That cannon now should be different.
What should he be like now, Moll?
That cannon should be fat and pleasant. with a red face and a deep voice to frighten away the sinners and to give the people the confidence. Sure, what would people think if you saw a tin cannon? Sure, he'd have to be well fed, wouldn't he, Cannon?
Go on.
Well fed, with a grooming in him, so the people can boast of his appearance. He should have a severe face and a thick neck for noble wearing for weight and holiness. Sure, yourself now, Cannon, is a fine example of what a canon should look like. The Monsignor used to always say, "Show me the priest and I'll tell you what the parish is like."
You're not a woman that's open to exaggeration. And you know, nobody could say that I wasn't fit for the job, Moll.
No one could deny that, Canon. But still, those curates out there are a pure disgrace altogether. They'd eat you out of house and home rather than fasting and abstaining like the saints and martyrs.
We mustn't be hard to them now, Moll.
No, Canon. The last day, I was giving him the dinner, and he says to me, "Where's the soup?" I says, "What soup are you talking about, by God?" He says, "The soup before the dinner." I says, "Soup is for invalids." He said, "Isn't that me?" But if you start giving them soup before the dinner, Canon, they'll want soup after the dinner.
You know, Moll, there's plenty of nourishment in a plate of soup.
True?
The bishop! The bishop! The bishop!
What about the bishop?
The bishop, he's coming.
Sure, he can't be. Isn't he out foreign somewhere?
Well, he's here now.
Oh, dear God, Moll, we've nothing ready.
Oh, calm down, Canon, calm down.
His lordship, the bishop.
You're looking well, Connie. None of that.
A drink for his lordship, Moll. A drink for everybody. Penny flatty, isn't it, my lord?
Yes, Dr. Teddy. Take a little wine, St. Paul, just for thy stomach's sake and for thy frequent infirmities.
Yes, my lord.
I was in Morocco. I woke up yesterday evening after lunch and looked out over the Mediterranean. This is very nice, I said to myself. But isn't there something happening in other parts of the world? Isn't there a school about to be opened, I said to myself. Isn't there a school about to be opened in my own diocese and by a substitute? I said to myself, to be heading for the Green Isle of Éden. Here I am.
Oh, here.
Marvellous.
Imagine to cut short his holiday.
It's what we expect of the man.
From Morocco to Palace.
Ah, it's a great credit to you, Canon Pratt. 4 years ago, we ran tackle of an outhouse. Well, you'd be ashamed to send a decent scholar. Now we've a school second to none. I'm not unmindful of builders. Those who further the cause of education are always on my mind, if you know what I mean.
Now, well, would anyone like a drop of soup before the fish did it?
Pray, who have we here?
Oh, this is our housekeeper, my lord.
So this is Moll.
You know of her.
We know more than we're supposed to know, Canon Pratt. I've had great accounts of Moll. Moll, fetch a drink for yourself and we'll all toast to the great centre of education which is about to be declared open.
Yes, your lord.
And now, gentlemen, what's the score with the pair of the two of you?
Oh, we're fine, my lord.
No grievances.
No.
A presbytery without grievance is paradise. But paradise does not come until we visit the next world. Speak up, gentlemen.
Well, there's never a rose without a thorn. my
Did you ever see such a picture of health, my lord? Look at the two of them. Such a picture of health.
Go on, Joe. Well, as senior curate in the parish.
Here, your lord.
Will you be toastmaster, my lord? Joe, will you get the parish camera and we'll record this for posterity? You don't mind, my lord?
Certainly not. Moll.
Me?
Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you toast our new school. Long may it stand, and may the scholars pour forth from its portals until Gabriel sounds his horn. Go Marishi Godot, is Godot in the Scartaglin, on the Holly in Sluta.
Oh, Slanta.
My lord, you asked earlier if we had any grievances. Well, on our behalf, Father Lorne would like to say a few words on conditions in the presbytery.
Well,
Father Lorne?
well, what have you to say?
What would you like me to
Say what's on your mind. Be frank, be candid.
be candid about what, my lord?
About conditions in this presbytery.
Oh, I have no complaints. I'm only a curate.
Only a curate. Tell him the truth.
The truth is, my lord, I personally have no issues or problems.
Judas.
In a few moments, I will be up in your school. And after that, I must go out to suppress a women's lib movement in Ladacombe Pond. But I cannot leave unless there is peace in this house. In Morocco, I try to think, can Pratt you've served this dicey way? You've lived in obscurity in this out-of-the-way place for far too long. You're the kind of canon who deserve better. For that reason, I'm appointing you to the parish of St. Andrew in the city. You'll be happy there. I'm sure that in no time at all you'll be made a Monsignor. It'd be nice to have you near me in the city. Your age and experience will be assets to the diocese.
I don't know what to say. A Monsignor, St. Andrews. Did you hear this, Moll? We are bound for the city.
You didn't hear me right, Father. You're bound for the city. Moll is bound nowhere.
But
Let there be no buts. The parish of St. Andrew is run by northern nuns.
we've been together for so long.
The churches had master canon, but had as is and have as a community of nuns. I would face the fires of hell on top of a bucking bronco before I would face a rampaging Reverend Mother. Moll stays here, assistance would be vital. The new parish priest will have a tough task ahead of him.
And have you somebody in mind, my lord?
Indeed I have, you may say I have.
Me?
Who else, Father? Father Lorne, you will now be the senior curate. I will appoint a junior curate in due course.
Is there any chance of a transfer? God, if I'd known the day I was ordained, what was ahead of me, I'd have jacked it all in and become a Christian brother. Anything is better than being a curate.
Are there worse things in life, Father?
Name them.
We'll have good times now, John. Not to worry.
Well, Canon, should we be on our way? There's a school to be opened and I'd like to see it first.
Will you see the new parish priest about our little arrangement, Moll?
What little arrangement?
I'll talk to you later, Father.
I'm sure she will. Now, any more to say? Come on now. Now's the time to say it. There's no good talking about the bishop behind his back. Very well then. Father Brecht, may God's blessing be on your ministry here. Be patient with your curates, thankful to your housekeeper, and remember that incredible though it may seem now, I was once a curate too. May God's blessing be on you here. Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Well, you came out of that nicely.
When I was the senior curate.
And I the junior.
As long as you remember that, we get on just fine.
Would anyone like a drop of soup? It'll be an hour or so before the celebrations. I have it ready.
All right, let's have some soup.
Very good.
This will be a model parish. The new community centre will be an example to the rest of the country.
Where will you get the money?
I get it from the greatest source of all, from bingo. From now on, we'll have bingo every night of the week. But it'll be a bigger and a better bingo. You hear me, man? A bigger and a better bingo.
Do you know what? God knows 'tis how you'll end up a brilliant parish priest entirely.
How come we got different amounts?
What are you talking about?
He's got twice the amount I have.
If you don't like it, leave it.
You saw the amount I've got, look.
And the honour of God, man, I can't be bothered with these little trifles. I've a big parish to run. You want to watch yourself fall into line fast. There's only so much patience. Up to your organ loft now and get the hang of this yoke between your hands. Bingo is part of your job now. Off you go.
The curate's lot is a hard one. The curates of this world should be canonized. Canonized.
It's not going to be easy, man. The new community centre will cost a lot of money.
Come over here now and rest yourself. Sit down there now and put your feet up. Haven't we got our bingo? And what's to stop us having the raffles and the silver circles? If there's money to be got, we'll get it out of them. You look after me, and I look after you, and let the curates of this world look after themselves.